Hi, I'm Bob Caruso with Ocean Beach Company, and welcome to our COVID-free showroom. OB, as we fondly call it, encompasses Ocean Beach's resort souvenir line, as well as our Bigfoot and Sock Harbor sock lines. By the way, also online with me today is Will and Brett Hoppy. There they are, waving.
Hello.
Now I would like to show you a brief overview of our different product collections. I will begin by focusing on our resort souvenir product line, which includes name drop and custom, ladies, men's, youth apparel, as well as caps, face masks, gaiters, and other accessories. While I show you the garments, will be showing you a slide presentation to coincide with them. So now I'll just dive into the garments and give you our quick overview. The first collection is our vintage wash. Our vintage wash has been tremendously successful. It's probably the cornerstone of our business right now. And the vintage wash is a super soft fabric. It's in 70-30 cotton poly. It has some really nice details with the thumb holes and the V-notch, flat draw cords on the hoodie. And the hoodie comes in 6 colors, our 3 classics, the brick, the navy, and the black, as well as 3 new colors, which is our maroon, our antique gold, which is like a mustard, and our moss green. And you can't go wrong with any of those colors. Then we go into our crew necks. Our crew necks have the same detailing with the V-notch and also the thumb holes. And we have, again, our classic colors that mimic the hoodie. We have the brick, the navy, and the black. And then we have the maroon, the moss, and the antique gold, which is like the mustard. And I would like to point out that in our graphics, as you see the graphics that I'm showing, flashing on the different garments, keep in mind that any of the graphics, we change the name drops for your area. We change out icons depending upon what you need. Some graphics are more icon driven than others, but we can customize the graphics to work for your area. And then the prices that you see on the slides include a 2-color screen print, just so you know. Then moving along, we then have our ladies vintage wash colors in the crew neck. We have the periwinkle, we have the coral, we have the mint, and then we have our butter. Then we move to our vintage wash tees. Give me a second here. I want to close a window that's popping up. Okay. Then our vintage wash tees. We have maroon, and we have also the charcoal, which is like the black, the mustard, the moss, and then we also have a navy. And those are super soft. They're a ring spun cotton, and they color coordinate with a lot of the crew necks. So again, of course, right during a video, you have all these pop-ups. Then we move on to our JH60, which is a jersey long sleeve raglan with the hood, and it has the flat draw cords. A really classic, lightweight little hoodie, good for unisex. Customers tell me that both the men and the women are wearing them and buying them, and we have a pretty color palette of 4 colors. Then to round out the adult part of the vintage wash, we have our quarter zip that comes in 3 colors, that classic 3. And then a new introduction for this season is the youth vintage wash, which we've had tremendous excitement for because the adults have been so successful, and it's just so super soft. It just was kind of a natural for us to bring it out into the kids. And we're doing the 4 colors, 2 girls, coral and periwinkle, and you see the brick and the navy. That's it. Well, actually not quite. We also are doing our vintage wash blankets, which are super soft, and they are a full size, 60 inches by 72. We print the corner with a diagonal print, and so it's really easy to roll and fold, so you can see the graphic when you're displaying them in your merchandising. And that is it for the vintage wash grouping. Next grouping is our tie-dye, which has been really hot this year. Tie-dye has been trending for the last 3 or 4 years, but this year it seemed to really take off again and took it to a new level. And so next year we're expecting it to be really strong once again. We have the tie-dye hoodie, which we always did in the periwinkle and the rainbow. And this year we added the ocean color, which is a really pretty color, very good unisex color. So you have 3 colors in the adult hoodie, and then we have our jersey tie-dye, which is just a regular t-shirt weight. I think it's a 6-ounce fabric, and it comes in both the rainbow and in the, it comes in the pastel and the ocean. And you can see some really cool designs on there as well. Then we have, in our stock program for tie-dye tees, we have the rainbow and the ocean, which both do very, very well. And then we also have available, we have some other colors like the pastel, the red, white, and blue, and the green for some other designs. Then in ladies, we've done really, really well with our ladies V-neck pastel. We've been running this for about 3 years now, and it continues to sell like crazy. As far as I know, it's the only ladies V-neck on the market. I haven't had any customers tell me that they found a ladies V-neck from anyone else. And I think that's one of the reasons why we're so successful with it. Then we're also doing a tie front slub, little short sleeve with the tie front, which retailed very well for us. As you can see, it's a little bit longer. It's not a shortcut. So it's really good for the women. There's no, it's not a real short junior cut. And then it also comes, that same garment and the slub also comes in 3 other colors. Then, of course, we have the tie-dye for the kids. Can't forget the kids. So again, here we've always done the pastel and the rainbow, and then as you can see in the slides, we've added the ocean. And then in the t-shirts as well, we do the ocean and the rainbow, and then also the pastel. And just to point out too that our tie-dye t-shirts are not a Gildan or a mill dye t-shirts that's dyed, over-dyed on, and so the you know, it's a nice beefier weight, and it's a PFD t-shirt, so it's a really good quality tie-dye tee. Then we move over to our premium basic collection. In our premium basic collection, we've introduced a new fleece hoodie. It's an 80-20 blend, 8.2 ounce, and it's a 100% cotton face, so it has a really, really soft hand. And so we've had a lot of success with it. It's brand new. We introduced it this past summer, and customers have been loving it. So here we have your pale pink, your blue mist, and your oatmeal, which are some really good colors for the ladies. And the oatmeal is kind of a crossover. The guys and the girls love the oatmeal color. And then we have some, more unique colors to show you how it merchandises with the maroon. Then we have the mustard, your army green, and your chestnut. We're starting to see the browns trending again. As you know, browns were hot like 5-6 years ago and then died off, and now they seem to be coming back again. But you can see we have a nice unique color palette, not just your basics. But of course, as you can see in the slides, we still do have all the basic colors. Then we're also offering that same fabrication in our full zip. And the full zip just comes in the 5 colors. The oatmeal has been doing very, very well, and it merchandises very well with the whole color story. So you have your oatmeal, your maroon, your black, your heather charcoal, and heather navy. And then next is our long sleeve tees. And what we're really excited about is we have the long sleeve tee program that merchandises back with the our fashion colors in the hoodies. So you have the maroon, the mustard, the olive green, or army green rather, and the chestnut again. So it makes it for a really nice merchandising if you want to cross merchandise your long sleeves with your hoodies. Then moving into the t-shirts, we have the first t-shirt is our microstripe. It's a microstripe slub. It's a 4.3 ounce and it's a cotton poly rayon. So it is a tri-blend. And I don't know if you can see up close the texture in it. It's hard to see on the camera, but it has a little bit of a fashion look to a basic tee, which is really nice. And the colors are unique with the flame red, the teal, the onyx, the navy, and then it also comes in this dill. And then we also offer the long sleeve in the same fabrication. So it's a little bit trendier for instead of a basic long sleeve tee. Again, comes in 4 colors, your maroon or burgundy rather, the onyx, dill, and then the dusk. Then we move to our pepper heather t-shirts, which are done with a black thread instead of a white thread. So it gives you a little richer, deeper tone to it. And I don't know if you can see these up close, if you can see the texture in there. But here we are. It has 5 colors, 5 unique colors: the rhubarb, the artichoke, chambray, black, and then a really cool rust color. So it gives you some unique color combinations. Next one is our OBT. The OBT is our 4.3 ounce, 100% cotton, premium young men's cut t-shirt, and it's the super soft ring spun cotton. It comes in the Heather Stories, and then it also comes in a big color palette. As you can see, there's 24 different colors offered on your screen. So we're seeing a lot of people trending towards the 4.3 ounce ring spun cotton tees because they're super soft and the consumer seems to really like them. So I'm hearing a lot of feedback from my customers that although the classic tee sells very, very well, the OBT or the softer tees are coming on really strong. Then of course we have the classic tee. This comes in a zillion colors, as you can see on the screen. So I'm just showing a few here, but you can see that there's an extensive color palette of heathers and brights and mid-tones and darks and so on and so forth. And then the last piece in our premium basic collection is the basic tank top. Comes in 6 colors. It's a 4.5 ounce ring spun cotton, so it's a nice, super soft basic tank top for the men. Then we have our garment dye tees. We offer 3 different bodies: short sleeve, long sleeve, and a tank top. I don't have the tank top here to show you, but I can show you the short sleeves. And the short sleeves and the long sleeve rather. I'm just going to really quickly run through the colors to show you the different color palette. So that's what's nice about the garment dyes. You can get rich weathered colors that you don't normally get in the basic t-shirts, and a lot of cool designs, as you can see. And then here we have the long sleeve. Again, it comes in many more colors than what you're seeing on the screen. We'll be updating our slide presentation here shortly, so in a future date you can come back and see all the different color options. Then that's it for the garment dye collection. The next collection is our youth collection. Oh, I'm sorry, the ladies collection. In ladies, the first garments that we're going to be showing are our basic V-neck and crew neck. In the V-neck, we have, it's a full ladies cut tee. Comes small through 3X. So, well, I have a lot of people that actually buy the 3X as well. And the first 3 colors I'm going to show you are pretty unique and they're doing very, very well. It's the blush frost, the dusty lavender, and the dusty peach. And then, of course, we have all the classics, as you can see in the slide presentation. The Heather Cardinal also does really well. And then you have the basics, the navy, the Heather Charcoal, the black, and so on and so forth. Then we have our classic crew neck. And the classic crew comes in 9 different colors. And we have, the dusty lavender, which is kind of unique, and the Heather Cardinal. And then we have all the classic colors as well. Then we segue into our long sleeve ladies. This is a tri-blend. It's a long sleeve jersey with the hood. It's just a nice lightweight little hoodie. It's set in sleeve, and it comes in 4 colors. Just very classic. The Heather Frost, the Navy Frost, the Fuchsia Frost, and also comes in a black frost. Then the next garment is a really fashion-forward tri-blend long sleeve tunic. It has the raglan sleeve, so it's easy to fit. It has on the cuff, it's a longer cuff for a little bit more of a fashion flair, and it has the rounded bottom. It comes in 4 colors, and it's just a really nice classic look. Then we get into a couple of fashion pieces for the ladies. We have the jersey, the sleeveless hood. Just to show you the first color. See, it comes in 5 different colors. And then we have the rocker tank. And the rocker tank seems to be really trending this season. I'm seeing it in a lot of the lines like Next Level and Bella Canvas. So we know that if they're putting it in the line, that means it's a popular tank top. So it's a really cute look. Then we have our basic tank, which has it's a scoop front, and then the back, it's a modified racer back, and I don't know if you can see the little bit of a gathering, because it kind of gives you a little bit of a fashion feel, and it's $6.50. It's an incredible price point. One thing I didn't point out at the beginning is we do have a 72-piece minimum per design. And then within that minimum, you can mix, and within the collections, you can mix garments and colors, with 12 pieces per minimum per color. So one thing I should have pointed out earlier. Then next grouping next garment is our crop tee. This is a new ladies cut box tee. So instead of a junior tee or crop, this is a little bit longer cut with a little bit longer sleeve. So it's really good for the lady customer, and it comes in 4 colors, and it's 100% cotton, 4.3 ounce in the solid colors, and 50/50 in the heathers. And then we also have our ladies scoop neck, just your classic scoop, really soft. Again, 100% cotton in the solids, and in the heathers it's 50/50. Comes in 8 colors, as you can see. Then we are going to move to the kids. So in our kids, you've already seen the tie-dye, which I showed you with the tie-dye collection. So that obviously is available. And then we also had the vintage wash. So those are also in the kids collection, but I showed them before. So you have the vintage wash and the youth tie-dye. Then we get into the kids hoodies, the basic hoodie. Comes in 8 colors. It's a really nice hoodie. It's I believe it's an 8 1/4 ounce. Nice hand to it, and it does very, very well. Then we have kids t-shirts, our basic kids tee. We have tons of colors, as you can see in the basic kids tee. We have 6 heather colors, which you can kind of see, which do very, very well for the kids. We have the brights, so we have a nice bright collection. We have the muted tones, and we have a lot of the softer girly colors as well. As you can see here, here's some of the softer tones. Then the next t-shirt is our girls t-shirt. For the girls that don't want to wear just the basic little tee, It has a cap sleeve, has a little bit of a shape to it. We offer it in 4 colors, and that garment does well for the girls that are looking for something different. So that's it for our basic core line. The tie-dye, I should show you that again. Same as I showed you before. Oops, wrong one. Here we go. So we have the tie-dye hoodies for kids, and again, the tie-dye tees. Thank goodness for Will for keeping me on track. So the next grouping is our custom import program. So we do custom imports on a few items. One is our fleece. We have a great custom import fleece program. The parameters on the import program is it's $288 minimum of a style and $144 per color. A lot of people end up doing more than $144 per color because also is a requirement of a 24 per size per color packaging. That's required by our factory overseas to limit any mistakes in packaging. So we do it 24 per color per size. So for instance, most customers will end up doing like 24, 48, 48, 24, 24. So it ends up being a little more than 144. But believe me, every year our customers that do the import program come back and buy it again because it sells out. The program really works very well for us. And then if you notice, we have certain delivery dates for certain garments and certain cutoffs because we bring them in. We have containers coming in certain times of the year, so we group the orders together. So in the first garment is the B100. This one has been a classic we've had for many, many years, and it continues to sell really well. It's a 9-ounce. It has the contrast draw cord except for the white. And it comes in just classic colors, your maroon, your navy, your heather gray, and the white. White sells really well for the young girls, and when people order the white, they typically are doing 48/48s on the smalls and mediums, and then 24s. Then we have our vintage wash. Our vintage wash has been very successful in the screen print and in the applique, also does extremely well. So we're offering it in the crew neck, in the basic colors of your navy, your brick, and your black, and then the 4 ladies pastel colors. And then we also offer it in the hood, which is new for this year, offering the hood, and it comes in 6 colors, the classic 6 colors that we showed you in the first collection. So that does very, very well. And then a few other ones. Those are our 2 core import programs, but we also do a 10-ounce fleece that is a suede fleece, but it's a little bit higher end. So it's $19.95 wholesale for the men, and then the same fabrication for the ladies that has the script front is $17.50, or I think it's $16.95 now. And so those come in 4 colors each, and they both do very well, but a little bit higher end. Then also in our custom program, we have a USA Made program. We just introduced that this year, and we're getting a good response to it. We have 3 garments, or 3 body styles right now in the program. And based on the success, we hope to add more in the future. But we have our ladies collection, which is our V-neck, comes in 4 colors, and it's a tri-blend fabric. The prices are not up there, but it's only $7.50 for a tri-blend USA Made ladies V-neck, and 4 unique colors, and it kind of has a snow heather kind of a look to it with the tri-blend. It's very, very pretty. And then we do in the guys t-shirt, the basic tee, we have 5 colors. I only have 3 of them here to show you, but also a tri-blend, also at the same price of $7.50. And then we have our crew neck. And the crew neck is a raglan sleeve. And so that's also a really soft feel to it. And the parameters in the in the USA made is on the t-shirts, it's 144 per body style. And in the crew neck, it's 288 per body style. And then within that, you can mix your colors, and of course, you pick your sizes. So that is it for the garments. Now I would like to talk to you about our sock program. We have two sock lines. We have Bigfoot, which was our original sock line that did phenomenal for us when we first started. We didn't realize how big the Bigfoot and how popular it was. So it really took off, and it let us explore and expand into another sock line called Sock Harbor, which are more for our coastal customers. And we're doing more of the novelty designs in the Sock Harbor line. So we have lots of different body styles. Lots of different styles. We have the basic, we have a crew for ladies and men's. We have your ankle socks. We have the active socks. We have dress socks. We have more technical socks, which are called burr socks, that have the cooling technology, so it keeps your foot cool. So, and we keep expanding. We have over 500 designs between the two sock lines. So we have something for everybody. Now here we can also do custom as well. For 600 pieces, we do an overseas program. And in the overseas program, we actually can do custom headers for you. And we can also, we also make a physical sample for you for your final approval. So we don't just ship you a sock without you actually seeing it in person before we go into production. So that's it for the socks. And then this year, like a lot of other people, we got into the mask and gaiter business. I should point out that we do have a rack program. I apologize. We have a rack program, both the counter rack. We have two different floor racks. We have this one, which is just branded with the Bigfoot socks, and it has the longer pegs. And then we have the spin rack, which we use for counter. And we have you have a choice either of a Sock Harbor header or a Bigfoot header. So either way, on either the counter or on the floor display. And with that, the racks are free with the rack programs, and the socks are free shipping on the socks for the rack program. So it works out really well. Then we have our masks and gaiters. We have tons of really cool designs. We started out with just a handful, but it was so popular, we just kept on adding them and adding every delivery we had. And so now we have, I don't even know how many different designs, but a lot of really cool mask designs, really good packaging. And so it really shows off the actual design of the fabric. And the fabric, I don't have one open of that, but I do have it in the gaiter. The fabric is really stretchy, so they're really, really comfortable on. Something to note, because a lot of the masks are very stiff and they don't have a lot of give. So these are very comfortable, so they form fit to your face. And then you have the gaiter. The gaiter, as you can see on the bottom of the page now, that's on the back of the header. Unfortunately, I don't have one packaged with me here. But on the back of the header, it shows all the different ways to wear it. And then when you really need it to cover your face, you can pull it up or pull it down, whichever. And you have your face covering. So that has done very, very well for us too. And then last but not least is our hat program. We do have kids masks too. I don't want to forget about that. And they're doing really, really well. And then we move into our cap program. We have a cap tee combo program that we do as an import. And then we have our in-house cap program where we do a digital transfer print on the cap. So you can get a lot of detail and some really cool colorations, and it gives you a really different look than your typical embroidery. And we've had a lot of success with it. It really sells very well. I have some customers that tell me it sells better than their embroidered caps, which I was surprised at first, but they've proven me wrong. Anyway, thank you very, very much for coming and joining us today for our live demo. We appreciate it. And if you have any other questions, please reach out to us on the portal, or you can reach out to us directly at oceanbeachco.com, or you can reach out to me directly at bob@oceanbeachco.com. And thank you very much again, and have a great day, and take care.